Hello again, my name's Gabe Zollner. You know, if you've been watching me for a while, I've posted a whole series of videos on 9/11. And I've clearly stated in many of them who I believe was responsible for 9/11. I just watched a video. It was originally published on October the 12th, 2016. And here's the note below the video. Re-uploaded and deleted video by YouTube! Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. In parentheses. Without warning, they deleted this video today on my channel. No reason was ever given. Please copy this video and re-upload it to your own channel. U.S. General Albert Sabine appeared in a 2006 documentary, One Nation Under Siege, and was interviewed by journalist Kate Johnson in his home in Chile. You're going to hear what this general has to say. Now, he was the highest ranking general at the time in our military. The title of this video, General Sabine on 9/11. Oh my God. Question mark. Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. When I got it, it had 93,243 views, 2,327 thumbs up, 60 thumbs down. Now, you're going to hear what he has to say when his phone rang at around 3 in the morning when he was at a conference in Hawaii with his wife. When he turned on the TV set, he changed channels. He thought it was just a horror movie. I had the exact same experience when I received a phone call from my son. I turned on the TV set and I thought it was a horror movie. I changed channels. You're going to hear what the general has to say about his investigation of the hole in the Pentagon. You've heard me say the exact same thing. What the general didn't pick up on was what I spoke about. There were no ground scars. There would have had to have been ground scars with a hole that close to the ground. A 20-foot diameter hole a foot off the ground. It's virtually impossible. You're going to hear the general talk about how all the cameras were turned off except for one. You're going to hear the general say that what he saw looked like the turbine of a missile. The amount of devastation caused by that missile, the depth of penetration caused by that missile, proved it was nothing other than a missile. You're going to hear the general talk about how the air defense systems were all turned off that day. You know who ordered those to be turned off? Well, the Vice President of the United States, Dick Cheney, ordered them to be turned off that day. You're going to hear what the general has to say about Larry Silverstein. When Larry Silverstein orders Building 7 to be pulled, the term pulled is what's used in controlled demolition. That's the term that's officially used. Pull it. You'll hear Larry Silverstein say pull it. You're going to hear the general say that he believes Larry Silverstein insured the building against being hit by airplanes. Well, actually, if I recall correctly, it was he insured it against terrorist attacks. And he was paid twice because he said there were two separate attacks. You're going to hear the general talk about what I spoke about. Diesel fuel or aviation fuel can't burn hot enough to melt steel. You're going to hear the general talk about what I talked about. The little puffs of smoke, the little flashes at each floor. Controlled demolition. You're going to hear what the general concludes. He asks, was this done by people dressed in Arab garb? Or was it done by our government? You know, I thought if I put this video up, will my account be terminated on YouTube? That very well may happen. There's no doubt in my mind who did it. There's no doubt in my mind why they did it. To keep the industrial military machine in high gear. Folks, you can think whatever you like. I've said all along, it didn't happen the way they told us it happened. You need to listen to what the general has to say. Problem is, who are you going to go to? We have a corrupt, criminal, dysfunctional government. Scary. I might be signing my own death warrant. We all have to go sometime. Listen to what the general has to say. Take a look at some of the countless videos I've posted on 9/11. It never happened the way they said it happened. It happened the way I said it happened. If you don't have your head in the sand, you can't help but agree. Scary. There's no one to go to. Real scary. Let me know what you think. If you ever get to see this video, it'll probably be pulled, as it already was. Thanks for listening. You need to pass this one along for as long as you can. Assuming you can at all. Scary. Real scary.